Hey guys, for this week's episode, we're going to be talking about what happened during the All-Star break and our predictions for what's going to happen for the rest of the season.
Hang on, shit's getting spicy.
Alright guys, episode 18, crazy All-Star break, bro.
Probably one of the best I've seen in a very long time.
Dude, it was for sure super entertaining.
It was pretty spicy, I must say. A lot of controversy. A lot of things happened.
There was.
We're going to get to that.
There was.
But, wow. From Friday all the way to Sunday, they did such a great job with everything. The Kobe stuff, everything.
Yeah.
Every little detail about this. And just the competitiveness in the
So
All-Star game.
I guess the first thing that happened was that I got the notification saying that they officially changed the name of
Yeah.
the All-Star Game MVP trophy to the Kobe Bryant Award, which also I looked up I was that's super cool that they named it the Kobe Bryant Award, but shouldn't it be named after the person that has the most All-Star Game MVPs? And guess what? He does. He's tied with Bob Pettit with 4
The GOAT.
in his career. So that's fucking I guess that works out. So it's the Kobe Bryant All-Star Game MVP award. And dude, I don't know, bro. That was all those little kind of things that they threw into commemorate Kobe. Those things were nice. But overall, All-Star Weekend was, dude, I feel like it's been really slacking the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And
I honestly think just the rule changes to the actual All-Star game.
yeah.
That at first I was you know me, we talked about it. I was a bit skeptical how that was gonna play out, but watching it live and seeing it, just kind of
Actually
play
seeing
out,
it
it was really good. I liked it.
It was. Dude, so All-Star Weekend in Chicago. Celebrity game
Chirac.
in Chirac. Celebrity game goes down Friday. What was the team that won? I forgot the coach's names.
Team Wilbon beats my boy Stephen A. When I was rooting for our boy Stephen A.
Bro.
But he beat him 62 to 47. My bad. And Common was the MVP of the game, which, to be quite honest with you, I think the celebrity game is more of a meme than anything.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
So it's I
literally look at the list, and there's not a ton of people that I love on it. Then I just don't watch it.
It's crazy because I think midway through the game, if I remember correctly, during the third quarter, they got to bring out, each team individually got to bring out an actual ex-NBA player, but one that hasn't been playing for such a long time. Yo, they had my boy Nate Robinson in that.
Really?
Yeah, Nate Robinson. I think.
Did he dunk?
I don't think so. No.
Fuck.
But yo, he looks ripped.
Dude, yeah, he's swole.
Everyone's saying that he should make an NBA comeback. I don't see why not.
Dude, that would be his third NBA comeback. Nobody wants him, bro. It's kind of I think it's a short guy thing. Same thing with Isaiah Thomas.
Discrimination.
Bro, whatever.
But
anyway,
that's what happened. That was probably the one that was for memes and for laughs. But then the rookie game.
The rookie game. Dude, Team World, Team USA. Team USA beat Team World 151 to 131, and the MVP was Miles Bridges from the Charlotte Hornets, bro. I didn't watch the game, but
Neither did
looking
I.
at
That was the
highlights,
one thing I forgot about.
the highlights were really nice. It looked like a super fun game for everybody. But yeah, dude, they showed out all these rookies, bro. RJ Barrett had 27 points. Brandon Clark, had 22 points. Kendrick Nunn led Team USA. Oh no, JK, he didn't. This thing isn't. I thought this thing was organized by points. I'm looking at my phone. But Miles Bridges, 20 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. So he lit that shit up.
Yeah.
But
We want to get into the nitty and gritty. We want to
spicy
We want to
stuff.
get into the spice. You know, the little
Saturday, dude.
Saturday night was probably one of the funnest nights in basketball All-Star history for me.
Now
I want to.
it wasn't the most amazing dunk contest, but I want to go in order. But
No, I want to go to like the events in order. But
Yeah.
it was quite surprising.
The overall like Saturday night event was.
It looked like a party.
Super fun.
Like,
yeah.
and obviously, like All-Star Weekend is usually really fun and things like that. But this is the first year where I really felt that atmosphere.
Yeah.
I saw all the players having fun. You know, everyone was just having a great time, and it was nice to see because it's been a pretty weird season. Not that it's been bad, but if you really think about it, things that I've expected haven't happened. For example, like we expected the Sixers to be top 3 in the East, and you know they're 6th seed.
Yeah.
And the Thunder are like 6th or 7th in the West right now, which is things that are coming out of nowhere. So it's been quite a season that like things are just happening out of nowhere. But I want to start off with the skills challenge. Now,
so fun.
the winner was none other than our boy.
It's your boy.
and I love Bam. You know, obviously we root for him, but I didn't expect him to
Bro,
win.
me either. I think last week I said
Yeah.
that, you know,
I had
don't
Jason
think,
Tatum, and this boy
Yeah.
got bounced out the first round.
And I really didn't think that Bam Adebayo was gonna win, literally just because of 3-point shot, and he wetted some threes.
But that second round was probably, I mean, that's something I personally have been wanting to see. And you know what's funny? This whole skills challenge, like looking at everything, Bam went against the 2 guys that he plays the most similar to.
Yeah.
Which is Sabonis from the Pacers, and then we have we literally just talked about him. Pascal Siakam from the Raptors. And to me, they all play very similar. And for Bam to come out on top, I'm so proud to be a Heat fan.
Yeah.
Like,
and it was fun too. Like, not only the fact that, like, obviously, like the fact that Bam Adebayo's, you know, plays for our team, but it was just so many young players. And I mean, Patrick Beverly went in so fucking cocky. I think he went against Sabonis. I think. I don't know.
I'm not
I don't
sure.
remember the matchups, but Beverly.
I think he went against.
Beverly was all fucking cocky and shit, and he like got wrecked, bro. Like he didn't even make it to the fucking 3-point shot thing. So fuck him. I was happy for that. But dude, it was just fun, like seeing like all the young players like do shit like that. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of like what the whole point of it is. Like that's kind of like the whole tradition that All-Star Weekend is kind of the time for everyone to have fun, play with each other.
Lay low
like,
for a bit,
yeah,
like for a couple of days. But one thing that I noticed watching,
it was a great start.
No, yeah, and one thing I noticed about the skills challenge is like, imagine this shit would have happened like in 2014 when a Pacer player and a Heat player going against for some shit like that. That would have been lit as fuck.
Yeah,
it would have been like 2 Lions fucking like battling for land and shit.
For
like,
sure, dude.
It would have like,
bro. It should have been.
Crazy.
It should have been fucking. Oh my god, who was the guy that fought with Jimmy Butler?
Oh, fuck.
T.J. Warren.
Whatever, he's fucking
His
garbage.
name?
Yeah, him. I think that would have been awesome.
That would have been fucking. Probably like the skills challenge. I don't know.
But
bro, they didn't do a 1-on-1 shit. Bro, the All-Star Weekend needs to do 1-on-1 matchups with rivals, the people that hate each other.
You know they were actually
like Patrick Beverly versus Russell Westbrook, bro. A 1-on-1.
No, but I saw an interview actually from, like I think it was like after the All-Star break or like right after something, and they were interviewing players and they were like, oh, who do you like to guard? Like who do you like to play 1-on-1? And people were like talking about different players and things like that. And everyone in the comments says this should be a thing. Like you're saying too.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think I saw that interview.
Yeah.
Those interviews. Yeah. Then they were saying like who they would play against, and then Bam Adebayo was like
Jimmy's trash. You know, like it's funny. Like it's cool because I think shit talk could be a good thing because obviously there's times where like it's kind of like annoying and like it gets like really there's no point to it. But like Friends, for example, like Jimmy and Bam shit talking and going 1-on-1 and just seeing that and them going at each other's heads and just saying like, oh, I'm better than you, like
yeah,
just that type of ground, like that's awesome. I think that would be really cool, but that'd be lit as fuck,
dude. Yeah,
just like imagine like Kawhi and LeBron, like not, I don't think Kawhi and LeBron would do something like that, but just imagine, or like back in the day, Kobe versus MJ,
bro.
And the thing is that we always talk about it, like, oh, what would happen, like who would be guarding, like who would guard who, and we could actually see it in person rather than think about it.
They would never do that though, because like they would do 1-on-1 matches, but it would be like kind of how All-Star Weekend is now. Like it would be like the rookies. Or the
it wouldn't be like
the
the star players.
Like LeBron would not face like KD 1-on-1.
he wouldn't do that.
Not on like All-Star Weekend.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but it would be
Maybe
a
would.
really like fun event.
Bro, do you remember when they used to do the duo of an NBA player? I mean, the big like that event of the NBA player, the WNBA
Like
player,
the Bosch
and
won
and
it
the legend?
twice.
Bro, no, but I think he won like 3 fucking times.
Yeah,
in a row
like
or
it's
some
like the
shit.
half court shot or something.
Yeah, they had to do.
I remember that. Was that the
a
what was
layup.
that?
They had to do a layup, and then they had to do a mid-range shot, and then a 3-point shot, and then a mid-range, and then a half-court
But like,
shot.
what was the event called? I forgot.
I don't remember what it was called, but that was so fucking fun to watch.
I forgot about
I forgot
that.
who was paired up with Bosch. Fuck, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, no, but I know what you're talking about.
But
yeah.
I used to love that event. Whatever. Okay. So,
Point is,
but the fucking skills challenge this year, I loved it, dude.
no, and I was actually and it's funny because I've never really like again.
It's fun. I've always liked it.
No,
and it's also been something that Dwayne Wade's. I think Dwayne Wade actually won it once.
The skill challenge, yeah.
Skill challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I don't know. For me, it's like I like seeing it just because I like the event anyway. But it's also like Dwayne Wade was good in it. Like he was kind of known for like participating in and shit like that. So I like that.
Yeah, I know, and like, it was just entertaining. Like I was saying, like I was actually at a restaurant watching it, and the whole restaurant, like it was like a playoff atmosphere, almost just watching Bam win. So that was a cool experience.
Yeah,
I guess.
I was going crazy at my girl's house.
But no, it's awesome. But the next, I think this one was exciting. I didn't expect this one this one caught me off guard a lot, which was a 3-point contest.
Dude, so
This
the
one,
contest,
this one, I literally I was like on the edge of my seat toward the end.
I feel like yes.
I
feel like what happened in the beginning though happens every year. I feel like the first either the first person or the first 1 to 3 people, they go out and they get 17, 16, 19 points, and then everybody else after them drop fucking 25, 28 points. And it's that's what happened to our boy, Duncan Robinson. He went second. I don't know. I don't remember who went first.
I think it was Trey. Trey did horrible.
Was it Trae Young?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was Trey. Yeah, Trey Young went first, I believe, and he just did really bad.
Dude, so I don't know. So I think the first person, whoever went out first, I think got 18 points, and then the second person was Duncan Robinson. I was only paying attention because of fucking Duncan Robinson, but Duncan Robinson went out. He got 19 points. So then I was like, okay, good. This is, I guess, a standard. This is about a round where people are going to be shooting. Bro, people lit it up. 25 points, 27 points, 26 points, 23 points. People were crazy. I loved it, dude.
No, yeah, and
Buddy Hield was lighting. Buddy Hield lit it up. He was the eventual winner. He was the one that won on the last shot.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to talk about. That just felt so exciting to watch. The crowd went crazy. Wade and freaking Reggie Miller were going crazy,
dude.
And it's weird. To touch up on what you said earlier about Duncan Robinson and even Trae Young, I was disappointed because I expect especially Trae Young to be one of the finalists, and Duncan Robinson didn't really do too well. But I think it was just nerves of being in that type of environment for the first time. So
I mean, also it's the 3-point contest doesn't mean that you're a good 3-point
no,
shooter.
yeah. Just
and the Mountain Dew balls, I love that addition.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm not saying they're horrible players, but I'm saying in that event, you would think that since they're such great 3-point shooters.
Yeah, I would have wanted to see him do good. I would have wanted everyone to have done good and have it be to the wire. And it was to the wire.
But just people that we didn't expect. At least not for me. I didn't expect Buddy Hield.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Buddy Hield to go crazy and win in the last second.
And to be tight with Devin Booker, that was insane.
Yeah, but dude, that was I mean, I remember Devin Booker has always been, when Devin Booker got drafted, he was he was known as a crazy shooter, great outside shooter, and he obviously proved it. He's a natural born scorer. Same thing with, not the same thing, but when I remember when Buddy Hield got drafted, he was 100% known as a 3-point shooter, sharpshooter guy, deep threat, and now he has a fucking 3-point contest trophy to go with it. So,
but the next event, the nitty and gritty, I don't know. This is something I really want to get into.
It was the dunk contest.
But okay.
It was great. I loved it. Was it the best dunk contest ever? No.
No, it wasn't.
Was it better than Aaron Gordon versus Zach LaVine? No. But in the last 10 years, it was the second best.
Now, do you want to say anything? Because I have a little bit to say about this matter.
I have a couple of things that I want to say. Now, I don't remember his name.
Pat Connaughton?
Connaughton?
Yeah.
Underrated dunker.
Fresh as fuck.
Fresh as fuck. He did the White Boy Can't Jump tribute. His dunks were good. They were clean. I think the score should have been a little bit higher, but, you know, like maybe like a point or two higher, but I think, like, you know, his dunks were great. I think he did way better than the fucking Dwight Howard.
I mean,
Dwight Howard was added just for the nostalgia, bro.
No, yeah, obviously, like, I wanted to say that, like, Dwight Howard, realistically, if he thought he was going to be, you know, he wasn't. But
his first dunk was ridiculous. It was so stupid. I don't get it. And I saw it again today. They posted it today. I think, like, NBA posted on their Instagram or something. The dunk that he just jumps. He jumps, faces away from the basket, does, like, a T formation. Does like a 180, and then dunks it kind of like sideways or whatever. That sounds like a hard dunk.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't really.
It wasn't explosive. It wasn't. Fancy.
No, yeah, like, I mean, to be fair, going into,
and he got like 48 points.
Like, to be fair, going into the contest, I didn't really have like expectations for Dwight, considering that if you really think about it now, like back then, maybe like the dunk contest, like. Dunks have gotten a lot more explosive. There's a lot more flair nowadays. You know, things are a lot flashier. So, if this was probably back then, people would have been, oh my god, that was crazy. But, I didn't really have expectations. Like, I was, like you said, it was pretty much for nostalgia purposes, so that didn't really bother me.
I didn't really like his dunks, but Derrick Jones Jr. and Aaron Gordon lit it up, dude.
I have a lot to say about this matter, bro.
Say it, dude.
Okay, so obviously there's a lot of controversy that came with this. And it's really hard. It's really difficult to talk about this because we're Heat fans.
Yeah.
So obviously everyone's gonna.
But I do think that it should have kept going.
Okay.
It should have been tied in the last round, and first of all, Derrick Jones. I think that Derrick Jones' dunk should have been a 50. And that Aaron Gordon's dunk should have been a 50.
Yeah.
And just keep going.
Here's what I have to say about that. Now, everyone that's saying that Aaron Gordon got robbed needs to shut the fuck up, because if you really if you paid attention to the actual thing, even if Aaron Gordon would have gotten that extra 10 from Wade or whoever, they still would have been tied. So I don't know what the fuck anyone is bitching about, saying that, oh, Aaron Gordon got robbed. You clearly weren't watching the fucking dunk contest.
Well, it would have gone to another round.
It would have gone to another round. So, like, either way, but what's bothering me is that everyone's discrediting Derrick Jones, and everyone's like just fucking hopping onto the bandwagon saying, oh, Aaron Gordon got robbed, because that's the popular opinion. I just think that people need to stop living in the moment, and just it's annoying. And like the whole Wade shit about the dunk contest, grow the fuck up. I think that's kind of annoying.
Yeah, Joe. I don't know
like,
what's
like I said, even if Wade gave him a 10, it still would have kept going. It would have been the same. I think both of
He also wasn't the only one that gave.
Yeah, so they need to stop. And like I said, even if Wade gave him a 10, it would have kept going regardless. But I just think that people are just kind of putting an asterisk on Derrick Jones Jr. Even if, let's say, he got the 50 or whatever the fuck, it would have been the same shit. I don't even know.
I mean, after this year, it won't really matter. Now, what does suck is that Aaron Gordon got beaten out of... Well, he lost against Zach LaVine, but I do kind of think that it should have kept going this year, and that Aaron Gordon should have had a chance to have beaten Derrick Jones Jr., but now he pretty much got bamboozled out of 2 dunk titles.
Yeah.
And he apparently said after, I'm not doing any more dunk contests anymore. Hey, I'm not doing the dunk contest anymore. So
we're not going to hear anything about Aaron Gordon forever now. Because that's all we really know about him is the dunk contest.
And he's a great player, too. It just sucks because he's in Orlando.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's what I have to say. I just think that people are getting a little too carried away with the whole...
Now, also, Derrick Jones' dunk was great. The one over at Adebayo. That was his last one, right?
That was the first one.
That was the first one?
Yeah. Oh, keep going. Yeah, go ahead.
So that dunk was great. But when Aaron Gordon jumped over Taco Fall,
I forgot it. Yeah, I want to talk about this.
Now, I'm not saying he didn't clear him. First of all, he did not clear him.
Mm-mm.
Now I understand he's 7'4", and it's hard as fuck to even drag his balls on the back of his neck. But if you can't jump over him and clear him for the NBA dunk contest, why are you gonna bring him out?
No, and I completely forgot to talk about that because I got so caught up in my other shit. My thing is, he pretty much he put force on the ball to put his head down. Like if you watch it again, and not only that, the only reason people are freaking out because it's Taco Fall, because it's like, oh, he dunked over Taco Fall because like he's a meme.
Yeah.
If it was anyone else,
that's what I said. Like it's the only reason Aaron Gordon brought him out is because like Taco Fall's like super popular. Like he's a meme. Like that's pretty much the only reason that the Celtics coach put him into the game, because they were saying like Taco, like put him in whatever. And I like Taco Fall. Like I love players that are like I've always loved players that are like fucking 7'4" and shit like that, like Manote Bol and Taco Fall. Dikembe Mutombo's huge. He's like 7'2" or some shit. Players like that, just because I think they're like freaks in nature. I love seeing them block people, but like, I don't know, dude. Like, I get that he's tall, but I feel like it would have been just as impressive if you would have had him just have his arms stuck out like at a right angle, pretty much at shoulder's length, and hold the ball, and you just kind of jump that high. Yeah. And like do like maybe a windmill or something, and like they could compare it against like the height of him, some shit like that.
Also, this is like kind of a hot take I want to ask you. Let's say, because the last dunk that not Aaron Gordon, Derrick Jones Jr., I thought it was a 50. That shit was clean.
Yeah.
Like no, and even the commentators, Kenny Smith said it, Reggie Miller said it. He got like
48, right?
Yeah.
47.
Everyone said, oh, that should have been a 50. Now here's the thing. If Aaron Gordon, let's say if the roles were reversed and Eric Gordon win, would the outcry still be the same? Probably not, because
no.
Because
he should have gotten a 50.
Exactly. So
that sure should have gotten a 50.
Again, that's why I think people should just calm the fuck down.
Well, one of the who was the other guy that was? Who were the judges for the dunk contest? It was Wade,
Candace Parker, the dude from Black Panther, and Common, and Scottie Pippen.
It's Scottie Pippen.
Yeah.
I think Common said that they had that they had an agreement to make it a tie and to go into the last round, but somebody messed up, and somebody kind of put 9 instead of 10 or something. I don't know, bro.
Whatever. It was. But
Derrick Jones Jr.'s dunk should have been a 50.
Yeah, and he's just as good as a dunker as Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon's dunk should have at least have tied it.
Now,
but
on to better things.
The Heat.
2 for 3.
2 for 3.
2 for 3. 2 for 3. You can't have them all.
Can't have them all.
But we're gonna go to the main show. Now, again, this is gonna be just
the crown jewel of All-Star Weekend.
The main course meal, as you would say. Now, let's talk about Common's introduction of everything, the little story.
What did you think about that?
Okay, so it wasn't my favorite. I thought it was awesome, but I think 1 year, I think it was the Roots that did it, and it was really like live. Like it was just. It felt really soulful. I thought the player introductions were awesome. Now, I did like the little Chicago story that he was doing and the whole Kobe thing toward the end. That was awesome. But his actual player introductions, I didn't like too much. I could have thought it. Okay, I think it could have been a little bit more hype.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the actual like little tribute thing at the beginning and the little story monologue, whatever you want to call it, that was awesome.
I agree with you. Like I didn't like the whole spoken word thing. I thought it was like weird, and it was like I get what spoken word is.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like kind of like jazzy, like it's off time, awkward, like like off like beat and shit like that. So I get it. I love how he included Wade into it because he's from Chicago.
No,
that
was
amazing.
He was tearing out. That was nice. That was a nice.
That was
touch.
amazing, but I feel like the NBA All-Star Weekend is not the environment to do that.
Yeah.
Like, it needs to be fucking, like, hyped up.
Yeah.
Lit. I liked like the sayings he had for like the players. Like I thought that was like super creative because I liked it like from a creative standpoint. But like when I'm watching All Star Weekend and I'm watching the All Star game, I want like fucking like crazy shit. Like I want some hype shit. I want
Hmm.
fucking Ozzy Osbourne. I want Post Malone doing the intros and shit. Like
Yeah, I think they should have kept the somber tone with a. Was it a wait? Not Alicia Keys. Who was it? Well, the
oh the national anthem.
not the national anthem, like the thing before Common. It was like a Kobe tribute. They were like like
Oh Jennifer Hudson.
Jennifer Hudson. I think they should have kept
She
that.
killed it.
That
That
she
was
killed
amazing.
it, but to like carry over that little somber tone to Common, I don't think that they should have just kept it with her. You know,
Yeah.
you get me? Like I think there was
Yeah, and then like have like Common like kind of be like okay like not be like but like be like the relief like okay let's get lit
yeah
and
like you
then
said, it's not what else. Like I get it, we're supposed to pay tribute, but I think it was too like it was just too somber for
no like I don't think Common did his
not like
thing.
not somber, but like
I don't think
more like
Common did
hype
I don't think Common did his performance like that to tribute Kobe. I just think he
in
does
general.
it. I think
Yeah,
that's just his style.
yeah.
I just don't like it, but like
Now,
but it was great. Like it was cool like creatively and like content wise, but yeah, I wanted it to be more hype.
but that national anthem killed me, bro.
Bro, Shaka Khan,
Yeah.
dude, what?
No, I
What
think
was that?
I know. I just think that me and my mom were talking about this. Like when anyone, not even just All Star games, just anywhere, doing the national anthem, I just think that people try a little too hard to make it different, and it's kind of annoying.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was like I don't know, bro. I think she was actually like trying to make it bad. Cause Fergie, I feel like when Fergie did it,
She thought she sounded good.
she thought she sounded good, and like
But there's
she was like, oh, I'm kind of trying this new thing. But I feel like Shaka Khan was just like, fuck it, like I'm just gonna go for it. Like, oh, Fergie got like all this like hype for it, maybe I'll get it. And I was like, dude, I watched it at my girlfriend's house with my girlfriend's mom, and I was like, is this really happening right now? Like, what is this? Like, holy shit, dude. Like, and I told her, I was like, dude, the NBA needs to get like better. They need to hire better people for the national anthem. Like, what is this? This is like embarrassing, dude. It was ridiculous. It was like, it was so cringy.
It was. That's the perfect way to explain
It was so bad. I don't get it. Like, I guess like she's from Chicago, but like not even that. Like, shouldn't you know to like do it normal? Like, it was bad. Like, it wasn't like. I don't get it. I'm like so mad.
Now, to the nitty and gritty.
That
The actual game itself.
the actual game itself was amazing. I saw the first half,
Mm.
and then I was kind of like in and out in the third and fourth quarter. Saw highlights. That shit was insane. But Kawhi Leonard lit it up
He wouldn't miss.
in the second quarter, dude. He was crazy. He was like, I'm glad at least like I pretty much only saw like for sure like the first half, but dude, Kawhi Leonard was going off in the second quarter, and I feel like with these new rules, right, or like at least with this year's rules or dynamic or whatever stipulations they had, it caused them to not only play more defense, which is what pretty much what people wanted, or like what pretty much what Adam Silver wanted, but it allowed them to still shoot like crazy.
Cause
So they were playing more defense, but they're still shooting like crazy.
I
So
will.
it was like, it was super fun to watch.
I will say though, the first like like the first 3 quarters, it wasn't really like competitive. Bro, the moment they entered the fourth quarter, that shit became war. Bro, like, I have never seen an All-Star game feel like a game one of the finals, bro. That shit was insane. And freaking Team LeBron going into the fourth quarter, they were down 133 to 124, and they ended up winning by 2 points. They actually tried, and
That's like
some of the things that I took away from this was we got to see potential NBA Finals matchups. For example, like we saw some Embiid on LeBron, we saw some Giannis on LeBron. you know, things
it's
like
just
that.
super cool to see like all those people like on the court together and like playing against each other in a different environment.
And I don't know, like another thing that I got from this is this was a reminder of how dominant LeBron can be. Cause toward that fourth quarter, bro, it felt like we saw the LeBron that we all know and love, the one that fucking tries and fucking gets angry at foul calls and shit like that. Like, it was just fun to see, bro. Like, Kyle Lowry was freaking taking charges. Yo, James Harden was playing defense. Like, everything, like, felt like it mattered. And also, nice little touch. I like that they did the whole shot clock thing with the whole, it was like 24 seconds. And then it was, the Lakers colors. And when it went to 8 seconds, it inverted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really cool.
I didn't notice.
It was really cool. And that was like a tribute to Kobe. I also liked how they wore 24 and 8. Like,
Yeah.
that was cool. And
That
the whole
was cool.
charity thing, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's a good touch. So, like, they're like playing for, you know, something that matters. Because before, I don't think you would even get like a money bonus. Like, it was literally just you would do it just to have fun, and then whoever won MVP got a. I don't know if it's still sponsored by Kia, the All-Star game. I don't remember, but before, if you win the Kia All-Star MVP, you still win like a Kia car, and then they would donate it somewhere. So that was nice how they did like the whole donating charity for the first 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter there was like a bigger amount. They even said that they're gonna donate an extra $200,000 to Team Giannis's charity, even though like they lost or whatever, or like however the fuck.
That's cool.
Yeah, right. So like, so yeah,
But
that was cool. The game was super fun. It was like you said, like it was crazy. It was so nice to see like, it was super fun to see like those like dream matchups. Like it was like a my team game.
pretty much.
Yeah. All-Star Weekend was just super fun, but
And the MVP, of course.
and the MVP Kawhi Leonard, first inaugural Kobe Bryant
How
MVP
freaking
award.
weird. And here we are thinking it was going to be LeBron. And then, again, Kawhi just comes in and takes
He's
it.
Thanos, bro. He just snaps.
He's
He
like,
takes it from you.
It's-
So, speaking of taking shit from you, I think that the Clippers now in the rest of the season, I think that they might have enough now to overcome LeBron's will to win a ring in honor of Kobe. I think that
a lot of people say, I've been saying, like, you know, I think people say that's still not enough.
the Clippers are bulking up, bro. The
They're
Clippers
eating that protein.
signed Reggie Jackson because Reggie Jackson just got bought out from the Pistons. So they're signing him. They traded for Marcus Morris. And now they just made the Western Conference Finals so much more interesting, bro. Like, this Clippers team is going to be insane. Because they added Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson, who are both starters. Like, they're people that are able to be starters in the league. And now they're both on the Clippers. Now, I know Reggie Jackson was kind of injured, but I think there was like kind of some weird shit there. So I don't know if he'll play this year, but dude, if he's able to come back later on in the season, and having Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson on the lower end of your rotation, bro. Because the one thing that beats talent is depth. If you're top heavy, that doesn't save you from the secondary.
So, and that's why the Warriors were so dominant.
Exactly. They had star talent in their starters and their bench and their role players and everything.
It's like, I know that LeBron and AD are freaks of nature, but they can't do it by themselves.
Exactly.
I don't think they, and everyone says that they can, are delusional. I don't think so.
Dude, and it's just insane because this Clippers team is insanely stacked. They have Patrick Beverly and Lou Will, Paul George and Landry Shamet, Kawhi Leonard and Rodney McGruder, Marcus Morris and JaMychal Green, and Montrezl Harrell and Ivica Zubac. So those are like that primary and secondary lineup is great. Those are talented players, effective players, and obviously like the Clippers are doing great this year. And now like adding in those people in there, now having Reggie Jackson once he clears waivers, and Marcus Morris is really going to make a difference for their pretty much front court now. It's just more exciting to see, and it's even going to be better for them because they'll probably finish with a higher seed and get more wins because of the whole fucking load management shit, whatever. So I'm super excited for that. I don't know, bro. I just don't think that. Do you think that the Lakers can combat that type of roster, like depth wise? Because it's dangerous to put, even though he can do it, it's dangerous to put LeBron and AD at fucking 48 minutes a game, 46 minutes a game.
I don't think they can, but I do think this. I think coming into the second stretch of the season, the final stretch, I should say, I think that LeBron James is gonna go full MVP mode, like in like the end of the regular season, just to kind of like.
I think he's gonna stay like where he's at right now for the regular season, and then like once like first game postseason, boom.
I don't know, because I feel like after every All-Star break, LeBron just kind of starts to get ready for playoff mode, like mentally and things like that.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, like I just feel like he doesn't care about. I feel like before he did it to like intimidate people and like win MVP and like make pushes for that, but like he doesn't care about MVP now. I think now he cares about winning it for Kobe, like winning a ring for Kobe. And isn't it crazy also, like LeBron like can really win MVP this year
if he didn't just kind of take it easy.
No, not if he didn't take it easy. Just with his stats in general, like he has an arguable case.
He's a front runner, one of the front runners. Yeah.
But like people really like they don't pick him anymore because he's won it how many times? 4 times, 5 times. So it's like he can't win it all the time. You know what I mean? Because there's been some years like not saying that he's been like overlooked other years, but he's made an arguable case, which I guess makes him the greatest of all time. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. The Clippers team, I think the Clippers, I don't think they're gonna. I mean, I said that before. I said that I thought the Clippers gonna win, and then after this Kobe thing, I put my money on the Lakers. But now I think that the Clippers are just making smart strategic moves. I think they know the Lakers are kind of turned up, so the Clippers are just going all in.
And the thing is, the crazy shit is, like, the Clippers aren't really, like, if you watch their games, they're not playing, like, really explosively. You know, Kawhi Leonard's missing games, Paul George is getting injured, and everyone's saying, oh, well, the Clippers aren't going to win anything. But they're doing so many things behind the scenes that I think when the playoffs truly do start, they're going to be like, yeah, this is what we were waiting for. Like,
yeah,
that's over type of thing.
Fuck, I don't know.
And that's what makes it interesting because the Lakers are doing like, oh, we have better home court, like we're winning games, we're more flashy, and everyone pays attention to that, but no one's really paying attention to what the Clippers are doing. And I see people saying like, oh, but they're them getting a lot of pieces is messing up the chemistry, but they tend to forget the type of coach that they have in Doc Rivers.
Yeah,
I think Doc Rivers is a great coach, and he's gonna utilize these guys, and that's the scary thing, you know. Yeah, you could have the best record and be flashy, but that's not... Like, in a 7-game series, that shit doesn't matter no more.
Yeah.
Like, records are wiped. Like, it's a fresh start. Like, all of that doesn't matter no more.
Bro.
It's pretty much another season in a sense.
And the fact that they're getting Reggie Jackson... Or pretty much the fact that the Pistons bought out Reggie Jackson. Like, I think the Pistons are... That's another, like, prediction of mine for, like, after All-Star... After the All-Star break, I think Pistons are going to blow up their team. Like in the offseason, I think they're going to trade away Blake Griffin. I think they're probably going to trade away Derrick Rose unless, unfortunately, I really hope that Derrick Rose does not have the bad luck of that the Pistons love him and that they want him to kind of be like the star for the team. And they get rid of Blake Griffin and have Derrick Rose be the star, and he's just stuck on a fucking mediocre ass team to end his career. I hope that does not fucking happen.
Nah, I think he'll be like, nah, I want to win a championship and probably go to the Lakers. I think that could happen.
Bro, I don't know. But I think for sure the Detroit Pistons, they're going to complete rebuild mode. They're definitely like, especially with like getting rid of, especially like with the trade deadline and buying out Reggie Jackson and all this stuff, and getting rid of Andre fucking Drummond, their best player,
Their franchise player.
their franchise player that said he wanted to stay there. I think like they're definitely not gonna make it to the playoffs. They were 8 games behind the eighth seed. Like right now, they're 8 games behind the eighth seed. But I think after this, they're gonna have like a top 5 pick. I think they're gonna be a bottom 5 team in the league. And you know, they thought that I guess Brandon Knight was a good replacement for Reggie Jackson.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Even though last time that last time that Brandon Knight was wearing a Pistons uniform, DeAndre Jordan pulverized him. And what is probably one of the best posterized dunks that's ever happened in an NBA
Send
game.
him to the Stone Age.
Send him to the fucking Stone Age. But the Pistons are 12th in the East right now. They're 6th worst in the league. And I think with like other stuff that's happening in like the NBA right now, I think Golden State's like trade moves with getting Wiggins, I think that's really going to help them. I think they're going to get a couple more wins. And I think with Atlanta getting Capella, I think they're gonna get a couple more wins, and Trae Young's really gonna like work great with him. So I think they're gonna kind of like move up, and the Pistons are really gonna fucking plummet down record wise, and like kind of like pick wise, they're gonna get pretty thick pick, top 3, top 5.
Now, one of the predictions that I have, it's gonna be a shot coming from me. Because
Lay it on me.
I think I talk a lot of shit about this team. I'm not a fan of this team. But I will say this, I hope they shut me up, because I feel like, biased aside, this potentially could be one of the best teams in the East. And I'm talking about the Philadelphia 76ers. Now,
What are you gonna say right now, bro?
I really hope they prove me wrong, and I think that in the second half of the season they're gonna turn it up. I don't know why. I just have this feeling that they are.
Maybe they'll click.
They're gonna get really competitive. I just don't feel like it feels weird to me, because these past couple of seasons they're just that team that you don't want to face. Like they were just that nuisance in the East, that they were cocky. They beat teams up. They would talk shit, and I feel like this season they're not that at all. And they kind of lost their identity. Joel Embiid doesn't seem like he's, the same Joel Embiid. Even though, like, I hate him, but I love when he talks shit, because it's not.
I think he's just being too soft.
Yeah, and I want to say that, like, there's still hope. I had this at the beginning of the season. I had Joel Embiid for a candidate for MVP, and he's letting me down big time. Because he could potentially be one of the best centers in the game, but he's not really, like, he's being a Shaq right now. Like, obviously Shaq was dominant, but, like, he's not taking care of his body. He's not healthy. And I don't...
So you think that they're gonna...
I think I would hope, and I want to, like, just really hope on this, that they're gonna just click. They're gonna actually take things seriously and be the...
Because my prediction is that they're dropping down to 6th, 7th seed.
Damn.
They're 4th right now, right behind us, and I think they're gonna drop down to the 6th, 7th, maybe 8th seed. I think they're gonna have a little bit of crunch time, and then end of the season trying to save their playoff spot.
Damn. That's crazy. Because I don't get me wrong, I love talking shit.
I mean, you think so too, because like you're hoping that they
no, and that's the thing, like, because thinking about it, I just want more spice going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
I want like don't get me wrong, like, I mean, it's better for...
I mean, yeah, like I want them to go into the playoffs, because I mean, if you think about it, if they finish, oh no, damn, they would have to finish 5th for us to face them, because we're 4th.
That would be an awesome playoff series.
But,
get revenge. I would love that.
Let's say this addition of Jay Crowder and Iguodala works out amazing. Spoelstra finds out the right rotation. We win a couple more games. We end up being 2nd, 3rd. Pistons have to be. I mean, not Pistons. What the fuck, Pistons?
Sixers.
Fucking Sixers need to be 7th or 6th. If we're 2nd or 3rd, and they're 7th. If we're 2nd and they're 7th, or if we're 3rd and they're 6th, we face them in the first round. So maybe it'll be kind of like stars align.
Speaking of the man,
and if we face them in the first round, we're fucking kicking their ass.
Oh no! After the
and we'll be able to fucking see Joel Embiid cry because of us.
That'd be awesome.
Yes.
But speaking, like you kind of went to what I was gonna say. Speaking of the Heat, I think they're gonna spice things up in South Beach. I think
for sure, bro. I think it's gonna work out.
I think after Jimmy, and especially not just Jimmy, but especially Bam, after being in the All-Star game and getting a taste of what real competition looks like, I think that's gonna motivate him going in further into the season, and he's gonna take the things that he learned from All-Star game.
Did you see Pat Riley's quote?
I didn't see it. What did he say?
Pat Riley said, "Bam is our." He said, "Bam is our UD. He's our Wade. He's our Alonzo. He's our man." Like it was something like that. But he said he's our UD. He's our Alonzo. He's our Wade. Like he's our guy.
Damn, he pretty much got like honored.
He literally got he got the legacy and put it on Bam's shoulders and said, "Look, it's your turn."
I wanted to make an anime reference, but let me not. Anyways, but no, yeah, like pretty much like they
notice me, senpai.
No, but like they pretty much passed the torch to Bam, and I see it. Like
dude,
he's been having a great season.
Yeah.
I had him for a dark horse. We both kind of had him as a dark horse.
Yeah.
For most improved, then he's making the case better and better each day.
Dude, I'm so fucking happy. Like, and I really didn't think he was gonna be that type of player either. I wanted, even when we had Whiteside, I was a huge I loved Whiteside's play style.
We kind of defended Whiteside for a bit.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I loved Whiteside's play style just because I love, like, that old school. Like, I say it all the time. I love old school hard knock basketball, which is what Whiteside plays, and so does Adebayo. But Adebayo was a rookie, and I don't know. I just loved how Whiteside played for the Heat and the way he, I don't know. I just loved, like, Hassan Whiteside as a player. So people were always like, "Oh, start Bam more," and I wanted Bam to start because he was so explosive, but I didn't know he was this much fucking better. You know what I mean? Like, I knew he was more explosive just because he was shorter, a little bit lighter, more explosive, younger. But, dude, Bam Adebayo, bro, if Pat Riley said he's our UD, he's our Zoe, he's our Wade, that means that's exactly what he is, bro. I hope he stays for a while. If he stays the next time he extends his contract, I'm buying a fucking jersey, bro.
I'm just thinking about all the fucking bullshit we have to go through to get to this point.
Bro.
And it feels like, I mean, if we really think about it, it hasn't felt that long, but it's been a long time. Since, 2014.
And at this point, it also kind of feels like having LeBron here was, the good part, but it wasn't even,
It's not close to what could be.
Yeah. I feel like now is, we're getting to, the fucking good part.
Because think about it, when
we're getting to, oh, no, we're not, having a guy for 4 years. We have another Wade. But Adebayo's going to be oh, no, we have another 15... We have another 13 to fucking 15 years.
No, and, he's putting the league on notice in such a short amount of time. And we're kind of, developing this team that... I mean, bro, think about it. At the beginning of the season, everyone thought that we were just going to be some okay team. And now... guys like Stephen A. Smith, people on ESPN, First Take, whatever you want to call it, everyone is noticing that this team, the culture is real.
Yeah.
Everyone is noticing, we're more than just, a first-round exit. We could actually be a team, they forgot who Pat Riley really fucking was. And...
And Riley we trust, bro.
Dude, I feel like he's, just in his office smoking Cuban cigars with fucking... Or Rick Ross and shit, making moves and shit. But the last team I want to talk about, at least for my predictions, because I don't really have many predictions because anything can happen. But one of the last things is I think that the Pelicans are gonna win more games, but they'll be just shy from the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm surprised they didn't get rid of Redick.
I know, and I think that
Which means that Redick will probably lose his.
I think that Zion could have a case for Rookie of the Year if
I don't think he's played no games. I don't think he can win it. I don't think he's eligible.
I don't know, bro.
I think you need to play at least 2/3 of the season.
Well, either way, I think they're gonna like start doing good, but they're just gonna like fall short.
Dude, I think Zion's gonna light it up.
No, yeah, he's been playing great,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that yes, I'm not like gonna discredit what Ja Morant has been doing. He's having a phenomenal season, but like missing half the season and like just being injured and like being rusty and not being on the court, like he's proving that like
Not even half, bro. Like more.
more than that, and he's playing like he's dropping 30.
Oh no, yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like he's making it look so effortless.
No, yeah. He's an insane player, dude. Like Zion's like next level and he's proving it. I'm paying attention to him, but I'm not like obsessing over him this year. I want to see him, to be honest, next year. I want to see him like fresh and like, okay, like this is the year that you got to do it. Like this is your real rookie year, pretty much. Like you got to like practice and all that stuff. You were injured, you got to warm up, you got to deal with our medical staff and train like that and develop a little bit more behind the scenes. And then you played a third of a season. And then you got to like kind of warm up, learn the play style. Now is your time to fucking light it up. Cause just imagine, bro, if he's playing like the way he is now, he's probably not even at 100%.
Yeah.
Just imagine when he is.
But
One team.
Yeah.
Last thing I want to talk about. My prediction for the Brooklyn Nets.
Is it bad or good
Did you see the recent news about Kyrie Irving?
that he's like the president or some shit or something like that?
That's one piece of the news I want to say, but let me do that one first. Kyrie Irving is now the vice president of the National Basketball Players Association. So like the union for the NBA players, he's the vice president of it.
Oh god.
So that's gonna go to fucking shit. All the NBA players are gonna lose their benefits. They're gonna do stupid ass fucking deals and they're gonna lose their money. Because you put some fucking idiot flat earther as the vice president. So that's out of the way. Now, the Brooklyn Nets.
I don't want to know what happened now.
The Brooklyn Nets. Kyrie Irving is out for the season. You didn't hear?
No, I didn't.
He re-aggravated
Nick, oh my
his
god.
shoulder injury.
How?
Jacking off. That's how.
No freaking way.
He found out he was vice president and got excited. Now, the Brooklyn Nets are not going to make the playoffs this year.
I could see that, yeah.
Okay? Because Kyrie Irving's not playing anymore. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to light it up like he did. What was it? 6 fucking games ago when Kyrie Irving was not playing? I bet you this isn't even a real fucking injury. I bet he found out he was vice president of the NBPA and then was like, oh, I can't play. I got to do some fucking paperwork. And he did all this shit. So whatever. So Spencer Dinwiddie's going to light it up, but the team's not going to win. I think they're going to end up 9th, 10th seed. And I think in the offseason, I think the Brooklyn Nets are going to listen to Kyrie Irving because they're going to be fucking idiots. I don't know why. The same people that fucking traded for these aging superstars like Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett and Jason Terry and thought it was a good idea.
And they thought they were going to beat us.
They thought they were going to beat us. These same idiots are going to listen to fucking Kyrie Irving that doesn't know any difference about anything. And they're going to trade away their great team. The only people that are going to be safe is probably going to be, I'm imagining, KD, Kyrie, Spencer Dinwiddie, and maybe Karis LeVert. Everybody else they're going to get rid of. I'm pretty sure, I don't think they're going to keep, I don't think Jared Allen's safe. I don't think DeAndre Jordan's safe. And they're going to blow up their fucking team, get some other players, because Kyrie Irving said that stupid shit about not winning, even though he's not going to fucking play half the season this year. And I think they're just going to kind of destroy their chances. And then KD and Kyrie Irving are both going to have a horrible season next year.
I agree.
That's my fucking
Holy
prediction
fuck,
for the
that's
Brooklyn
horrible.
Nets.
Nah.
Now, I could be fucking wrong. Maybe I think 100% they're going to be a 9th or 10th seed this year. If Kyrie Irving's not going to play for the rest of the season, then they're not going to. I think they're going to lose a lot of games, but yeah. Yeah, bro.
Oh, Kyrie.
Oh, Kyrie.
Anyways, if you like this episode of The Open Shot, please like us on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I don't even know if we're on freaking SoundCloud anymore, are we?
No, we're not.
We're not on SoundCloud, so, forget that. But
TheOpenShot.com.
if you like us, give us 5 stars. If not, give us 1 star. I don't give a shit. But
share us on social media. Tell your friends to listen. Yeah, just promote our pod. We'd really appreciate it.
All right. Later, guys.
Later.